Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 best cities to visit in China. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 best cities to visit in China. Also post your favorite Chinese cities among the top cities to visit in China with family or friends in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too. The best cities to visit in China aren't always the most famous ones. Stretching 5,250 kilometers from east to west, China is almost the size of Europe. And with landscapes ranging from the dramatic limestone formations of Guilin to the arid Gobi Desert, it certainly seems like several countries rolled into one. It's difficult to think of a country more diverse in its landscapes, its people, its cuisine, and its reasons for reeling travelers in. And although it's incredibly scenic, yes, of course there's the Great Wall, but also so much more. Chinese cities are where much of the country's magic happens. The best cities in China are destinations that can be confronting and chaotic, bewildering and beautiful all at once. We're talking places where skyscrapers are constructed at lightning speed next to humble alleyways serving the best dumplings you've ever had. Cities where vendors sell everything under the sun, where you can walk for hours and stumble upon a million different neighborhoods, destinations where you can spend years and not see everything. This vast land is also home to many fascinating Chinese cities, and here we've narrowed it down to the top 10 cities to visit in China. Watch this video till the end to learn more about top 10 best cities to visit in China. These are top 10 best cities to visit in China. Ranking Chinese cities, and what they offer for international tourists, may sound like a mission impossible as we all have our personal favorites. Yet, some cities in China are so exceptionally beautiful that they should be on everyone's bucket list. These are our favorite top 10 cities to visit in China. Number 10 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Kunming. Kunming, the modern capital city and transportation hub of China's southern Yunnan province, has a large student population and a temperate year-round climate. Bridges and pavilions cross the islands of Guizhou, Green Lake, a park designed in the 17th century. Nearby is Yuantongxi, a temple founded by Buddhists in the 8th century. It features a statue hall and a pond with an ornate stone bridge. Kunming is located on the elevated and mountainous Yunnan Guizhou Plateau in subtropical South China. From Kunming, you can visit tropical Xishuangbanna to the south, explore snow-capped Shangri-La in the Tibetan foothills to the west, and appreciate Luoping's rape flowers on mountain rice terraces to the east. Number 9 on the list of best cities to visit in China is CHONGQING. CHONGQING is a sprawling municipality at the confluence of the Yangtze and Jialing rivers in southwestern China. In the city center, the large, domed Great Hall of the People complex stands above pedestrianized People's Square. On the other side of the square, the Three Gorges Museum features artifacts from the construction of the Three Gorges Dam as well as ancient art. Mountains, fog and hot pot, those are some of the common keywords for CHONGQING. Some might also recognize it for enduring one of the longest air raids by Japan in the history of World War II. Number 8 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Wuhan. Wuhan, the sprawling capital of central China's Hubei province, is a commercial center divided by the Yangtze and Han rivers. The city contains many lakes and parks, including expansive, picturesque East Lake. The Yangtze and Han rivers open up the densely packed streets, flowing by parks, lakes and a concession-era entertainment district in Hangzhou, the pick of the three former cities. This is not a place of penny postcards, but for those traveling through the middle of the Middle Kingdom, it's a good place to get your urban fix. Number 7 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Guilin. If you think that every city in China is a smoggy, sprawling metropolis, think again. There are tons of scenic spots, and none more dramatic than the stunning southern city of Guilin. Guilin City is the most well-known city in the county of Yangshuo and one of the best cities to visit in China. It is popular for both domestic and foreign visitors, with many activities to do in the surrounding area. If you plan to savor the most beautiful natural scenery in China, you should pay a visit to Guilin. With a unique karst geography, Guilin just looks like a young lady that quietly sitting on the northern China. There are several cool sights worth noting. First off, Reed Flute Cave is a fascinating limestone cave formation that's been enhanced by multicolored lighting. Secondly, another must-see is the city's twin pagodas, the Sun and Moon, lit up at night. Number 6 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Lhasa. With a history of over 1,400 years, Lhasa is the capital city, the political, cultural and religious center of Tibet. It is a charming land that boasts abundant historical relics and enjoys superb natural environment. In another word, it is an ideal destination for people who want to explore the unspoiled ethnic culture, live at folk custom and spectacular natural scenery, etc. Potala Palace is a spectacular castle-like building complex that used to be the unification center of political and religious of Tibet. Built against the Red Hill, it was listed into the World Heritage List by UNESCO. Sera Monastery is one of the Grand Three monasteries in Lhasa. Number 5 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Shenzhen. One of the most rapidly developing cities, Shenzhen, in the south of China, attracts more and more visitors to the domestic and international elite. It has emerged as China's most attractive for foreigners city. Descriptively, we would describe it as a huge economic giant, with rare natural beauty but also avant-garde architecture. In your list of destinations, including Window of the World, Shenzhen Park, as well as the coastal areas of Dalmatia and Xiaomeisha. In the positives of this city, we can add the long summer, the pleasant winter temperatures, and also the careful cleanliness of the city. Number 4 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Guangzhou. China's third largest city is Guangzhou. It is famous mainly for its cuisine but also its intense commercial export activity. Here you will not only encounter endless skyscrapers and shopping centers but you will also admire the history and tradition that is equally rich. Besides, the city of Guangzhou is among the 24 cities of China with strong historical interest. Visit the Bright Filial Piety Temple, the ancestral temple of the Chen family as well as the mausoleum of King Nanyue. Finally, there are also samples of architecture with westernized influences, such as the Cathedral Sacred Heart. Number 3 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Shanghai. Situated on the Yangtze River estuary, Shanghai epitomizes China's rise to global power status. Home to the second tallest tower in the world, this megacity is known for its glimmering skyline, best viewed by strolling along the waterfront area known as the Bund. The city is also famous for its shopping, with Nanjing Road being China's premier shopping street. Stretching for over 5 kilometers, this buzzing road draws thousands of shoppers from across the world in search of bargains. There are several ancient water towns close by which are also well worth a visit. Ujiazhou, in particular, is reminiscent of Venice with its charming canals and well-preserved bridges. Number 2 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Hong Kong. One of the largest financial hubs in the world, Hong Kong has a futuristic appearance characterized by its towering steel and glass skyscrapers. Yet, in actual fact, this city has much to offer nature lovers. Over 70% of Hong Kong is made up of sprawling parks and mountains, offering an array of hiking opportunities. Popular routes include the Dragon's Back hike, or you can climb the peak for impressive vistas over the city. Cutting through the center of Hong Kong is Victoria Harbour, where you can enjoy a cruise on a traditional boat. Lantau Island is also worth a visit to admire the giant bronze Buddha. Number 1 on the list of best cities to visit in China is Beijing. The political, economic and cultural center of China, Beijing boasts historic attractions few other cities can match. Its UNESCO-listed attractions include the Grand Forbidden City and, with 7 World Heritage Sites in total, Beijing offers the same number as the whole of Egypt. Whilst on the surface Beijing may seem modern, with its soaring skyscrapers and vast freeways, underneath it has retained gems from its imperial past. Ancient alleyways known as hutong crisscross the city, offering charming tea houses and quiet courtyards. Dining out is the main social activity here, with over 60,000 restaurants offering a mind-boggling array of cuisine. And don't forget, the magnificent Great Wall is also just a short drive away. So, which is your favorite Chinese city among the top 10 best cities to visit in China? While you may have some Chinese cities on your travel list, the search for a perfect destination for your much-awaited China trip is never easy. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite Chinese cities among the top 10 best cities to visit in China in the comments below. I'd love to read them and I'm sure others would too.